Check it out. Check it out.
What it do is good with Poppy, y'all. It's your homie ATM.
It's your boy O.
And we are the Lingo, baby. You already know what it is. Season 4, episode 2. Undisclosed location,
Another
part
one.
2. A different one,
Another
too.
one.
Niggas is in mad
But you
undisclosed
never know
location.
that,
You
my nigga.
never know where the fuck we at, feel me? But on this episode 2, we have an amazing guest. You are many things to me. You're a friend. You're a mentor. You're my fave. You know, if you know about that Greek shit. And yeah, man, there's so many ways to introduce you. I knew you as the Trillberto, you know, Trillberts. Berto, like,
You know,
yo, I don't know, man.
If
You
know the vibe, man.
you know the vibes. You do it all, man. This photography shit is, you go crazy, bro. Like, you've proven, like, to me, you've proven yourself, like, I can do whatever the fuck you want me to do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just nice with this shit. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I'm just nice with this shit so I can do what you want me to do. Let's do it. You know, you just, you know, did your first music video and shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, starting to work the videography itself. But, yeah, man, I'll let you introduce yourself how you like to.
Nah, y'all. Yo, what's good, y'all? Yeah, like Aya said, I go by many names. You feel me? Alberto. You feel me? By the government. You got Trillberto, Zenio, whatever. Like literally, yeah, bro. It's been life's been good. I can't complain. Like
Post grad. Call me
Yeah.
alum.
yeah, nah,
Alum,
no,
facts.
yeah, no lotto, bro. Like it's been a journey.
Right.
You know, it's been a journey to get there because, like, it's been kind of this path to kind of finding myself and kind of just learning about what really works for me as an artist, you know, and kind of it took a long time because, like, I went through post-grad depression, bro. That shit is real. Like, anybody that says post-grad depression is real is capping, bro, because that shit is real. Like, I went through a moment in life where I felt very underwhelmed. Like it was like, yo, I deadass went through all these years of school and this is life. Like,
Right.
this
Type
shit is
shit,
trash.
yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like, I'm just paying bills. Like
Right.
literally every fucking day I wake up is something I have
Another
to pay.
one.
Another one, bro. Loan payments started hitting, bro. Shit was crazy, and I wasn't making bread like that, and I was
Right.
kind of unknown. Like, I was still Jack. I was unknown. You feel me? Like, I
Right.
was like a hood favorite. Like,
Type shit, okay, yeah.
like, you feel me? Like, I was like hood famous, but like I was never like really up and known in the world and stuff, and I didn't really know where to start because when I graduated, bro, no connections. I went to school and got my shit in sociology. Didn't fucking apply it. I've applied it in the sense of, like, sociology has taught me kind of how to navigate the different kinds of identities that there are in the world.
Right.
Because that's a very important thing to do in photography. Because in photography, bro, you literally never know who you're working with. Like,
Right.
there's so many kinds of people that I've worked with, and it's been a dope experience. Because sometimes, bro, like, you feel me? Like, I'm still learning. You know, I'm still learning, and, like, to be able to ask these questions and feel like to be able to make my clients comfortable enough to be able to talk about those kind of things, like, I appreciate that, you know, because it's like, for me, photography goes beyond just I'm taking flicks for you. Like, it's
Right.
about establishing a bond, like a relationship, and it's just like you create very genuine friendships through art, and like most of my clients is just like they've become friends. You feel me? Like,
Word.
That's what's up, man.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
you get to meet, you know, interesting people. You have interesting friends. I feel like.
yeah.
You know, that's funny. I always wonder, like, you always hear, like, photographers have, like, such, like, interesting lives, and, like, of course, like, who do you think they taking pictures of? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It's funny, bro, because it's very random. You know, I guess it's very random. Like, honestly, bro, like, people think I'm like a fucking celebrity or some shit. I'm not, bro. I just be in my room editing. Like, like, I'm either editing or shooting. I'm just always working. But, like, through working and, like, through meeting people and, like, through just making friends, I've been connected to, like, people who are dope. You feel me? Like, like I said, like, the past summer when I graduated, like, I had no direction, but then I got into this creative groups on GroupMe. Like, one of my bros put me on,
Right.
and through there I found this internship for 24 hours. So I didn't know.
A 24-hour internship?
Yeah, it was an internship at the time. So I had
Interesting.
applied because I was like, I ain't know, but I was like, shit, I don't got else to do. You feel me?
Right.
I'm not getting no fucking work. Like,
Yeah.
nobody. I've been applying at this point for, like, ever.
Right.
Nothing. I was like, fuck that. So I applied. Bro, I went to the interview. I got the internship on the spot type shit. And that was my first introduction to Sade, who I still work for to this day.
That's the name of the studio, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
24 hours.
Yeah. So it's 24-hour studios.
No, because it just clicked that I don't think you picked that up when you asked 24 hours. You were like, wait, what?
I thought the internship was
24 hours.
Nah.
Like, what the
That's interesting.
So yeah, you feel me? Like the studio's called 24 hours. You know, like it's a wordplay like on the word hours, but it's OURS. You know, because the world is for us.
And it was
you know,
written like an analog clock. I remember.
Yeah. So through that internship, I met Goldie Harris, and like, yo, Goldie, one of the dopest people I've ever met in life. She literally does it all, bro. Like she was working for Rock Nation at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, she gave me, her and Sade really gave me my first big break to kind of really give me, like, the tools I needed. Because, like, bro, when I was in Cuse, I was just renting out the studio and shooting at Newhouse type shit for, like, a couple hours. But, like, out here, bro, no studio space. I live in a small-ass, bro, I had no room. I live in a small-ass room, bro. Like,
post-grad.
Yeah, you feel me? Right now, I'm getting enough bread to finally be able to afford an apartment, you know? But, like, it was tough, you know. I got my mom on my ass all the time. Like I'm looking for work, bro. Like I want my mom to understand that shit. I was always looking for work, but yeah, like I got that internship, bro, and then they gave me free studio time to begin with. Like I was like, you know, like I was using that studio time. Like I was really shooting, I was really shooting. You guys, Aya, because Aya was a part of one of my shoots. She assisted me and she did makeup. And like literally, bro, like that whole summer, I spent it growing, just getting a fan base, and like 24 hours promoted me kind of like to the top. You feel me? Like I became like the lead photographer for them, and then like everybody that was booking that didn't have a photographer would book me, like and shit. Like I would get thrown random ass jobs from time to time. I think the dopest, like the very first big opportunity that I ever got was like. It was mad random. Sade text me like it's like 8 a.m. in the fucking morning. I'm still asleep. She's like, yo, bro, like this is a dope opportunity at the studio. If you want to do it, I can't do it. So like Off-White pulled up to the studio, and Murder Bravado pulled up, and I did like the BTS and the recap video for them, and like I was just chatting it up with them, bro. It was mad chill ass people. Like I was watching them do the like collab that they did, some tie-dye shit. And it was fire, bro. So that was a dope experience. And then literally, bro, like 2-3 weeks later, I shot this event at the studio for this collaboration between Adidas and this artist called Distorted. And I covered the event, so I shot the photos for the event. It was just like I was out here meeting people,
all types of people,
like all types of people, and through Goldie, like I've gotten opportunities to shoot for EQ Distro, which is like. It's like a independent branch from Rock Nation, and literally like you just meet dope ass up and coming artists type shit. Like it's crazy because like you would think as a photographer I have the most connections in photography, but I don't. I have the most connections in music, I would say. You know, I know a lot of people in the music world, kind of like I work with artists, like, and through them like I meet producers, like fucking public relations people, all those people in the industry, and you get a little bit of knowledge from all of them. Like for me, like working with Sade,
German industries.
Yeah. Not fake, bro. Like I've been told a few times already that people are telling me that I should just move into the full on production like world. You know, feel me? Like do just full on production, like, you know, running social media pages, like doing all content creation for people, like, and just doing all that. But I'm just like, that takes away from my freedom. You know, and that's the thing I love as a photographer, bro, my freedom. Like I feel like I could really make the time to shoot shit for myself and my portfolio if I really want to.
Right.
But like, without having the option, it's gonna be like, nah, it's starting to feel like a 9 to 5. You know, like, and the thing is, like, as a photographer, it's like, sometimes you forget to take care of your mental health. You feel me? Like for me, I take days off. Like now it's like mandatory. And I'm in the process of getting a business phone.
Right.
Cause bro, like it's like my
having everything in one.
My personal life
bro.
and my business life are together.
It's too much, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. G shit. I went back to my dad's groups and I was looking for something and I found a BlackBerry and I looked at that shit and I was like,
Put a like $30 line in there, bro. And
shit.
bro, go to Metro PCS, put a fucking like $30 line
put
in there,
a
swear
$30
to God,
that shit,
and
bro.
make that a
Like,
business phone.
keyboard,
Especially
everything.
a BlackBerry, bro. If I still had my BlackBerry, I swear to you, I would make it my.
Bro, there was 2 of them.
Yo.
You'll talk, bro. You'll talk, bro. I had a BlackBerry Pearl as my second phone ever, and I was like, I had it like a 7-year-old. What a fucking BlackBerry! I didn't know what the fuck to do with it. I was like, oh, that's
Right.
cool.
Playing
Like,
Bob and
you
shit.
know, like, but man, that's a great business phone too. I'm sorry, continue.
Nah.
Business phone. Facts.
But yeah, bro, like, yo, sometimes I be having clients text me at like 1, 2 in the morning.
No, bro.
Like on some random shit.
And you
like,
also need business hours.
yeah,
like
yeah,
niggas need to know,
it's
bro.
like, the thing is, like, I live my life by a schedule. You feel me? So my life is very, very structured, you know, and it's just like, sometimes, bro, I gotta literally put on my shit, like, eat, you feel me? Like, eat, you know, take a break, a break, like, scythe break, like I posted on my on my IG story one of these days, my schedule for the day, and it was like 2 spliff breaks, so like morning spliff, evening spliff. Cause it's just like I gotta remember.
Like that,
It be like that. When your life is moving, bro, it be like that. Like,
I gotta remember to take care of myself, you know. And it's just like I started taking Sundays off. Like on Sundays, my phone is fully on do not disturb. Facts. You know, like it's just like.
Man, D&D not even working.
Yeah, bro. My phone has been on D&D since March. Since quarantine started.
And you know why it sucks.
It doesn't work.
It sucks in a way because it's just like
I feel like it's feeding the attention to go check. Like, all right,
let me go check
because I'm not getting the notification.
So what if I'm missing it?
But so it's like distilling that, you know, that self-discipline, you know, to like focus on what you're doing. I'm just like, damn.
Bro, I'm just like, yo, fuck that, bro. Like, fuck, I'm like I literally, like, if I gotta force myself to like turn my PlayStation on, play Call of Duty for an hour, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Like, just to say I did it, you feel me? I got my mind off just cause like, bro, like literally me, like I'm annoying as shit. Like I'm always working. Like like I'm the type, bro, like I'll deadass pull up to a party with my laptop and like edit mid party type shit. Like if I have to. Like if I got a deadline, it's like, oh shit. Like you feel me? Like
that's fucking hilarious. Because like, you know, it's funny when I came back to campus, I did like I consciously put my console away, bro. It was just like I want to be in the zone. I'm already gonna be in school, like at home type shit. So let me just focus. And then like I feel like I was abusing myself, bro. Like, I like that shit, you know. Like I'm putting away that side of me. I didn't watch anime or anything like that. I was like, I gotta focus. I still didn't get any shit done. It was just hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. I took that shit back out. I'm like, wow, am I happy? Is dopamine again? Like, what the fuck?
Yo, no funny shit, bro. I play Call of Duty. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, bro.
It's been a minute. Like,
deadass. I had that same exact thought. I'm like, damn, it's been a while. I haven't touched this shit.
Like, but for me, it's just like, cause I love what I do. You feel me? I'm very passionate about what I do, and it's just kind of like I see my whole, like I've already planned out kind of my whole world. You feel me? If that makes sense. Like I see myself. So like, you know, long term, I kind of want to be a career photographer until around like 35ish. Like then I want to move into being a professor. Like I don't want to be famous. I really don't want to be famous.
Not
like
the goal.
That's that. I don't want to be no celebrity. None of that shit. No paparazzi. None of that. Like I want to be renowned for the art. You feel me? Like renowned for what I do. Like the name does ring bells.
Okay.
Like if you like, yo, you ever shot with Berto? Like, yeah, bro, do that.
Okay.
Do that. You feel me? Like, but like, I'm not trying to be on some like, yo, he's famous. Let's go.
So would you ever shoot for like Vogue or like?
Yeah, hell yeah, yo, like.
Okay.
Yeah,
but like, would you ever be like, if you know the blessings rained down and you became a head photographer for one of those big ass magazines, would you do it?
I would.
Because then the name would definitely get you more than just that.
Yeah, I feel like for me, bro,
you know
like,
what I'm saying? Like,
I just want to. I want to do it, like I said, like I want to do it all.
Okay.
You know, like if that makes sense. Like I want to.
It's hard to become a professor.
After
that.
Yeah, but like literally, like, bro, imagine the kind of wisdom I would be coming into if I became a professor after doing all the cool shit.
Hire you.
Yeah,
I feel like if you get share like.
Yeah,
shit,
like yo, I would pull up like yo, present, be like yo, what do you want me to start?
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like I'm trying to be on that level, like, but. I want to have the experience of doing everything. You know, like I would love to shoot for Nat Geo. You know, go to Africa.
Yeah.
Yo, like
I would shoot for Nat Geo.
I was watching, bro. I was watching
this
documentary, bro. It was mad crazy, bro. These motherfuckers like in Tibet, like they were looking for like a snow leopard, and bro, they were like 6 weeks into that journey, and then the guy's lens cracked, like it cracked from how cold it was.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Bro, and he's just like boogers, like, you feel me, frozen like icicles, like it was mad crazy. Like it was mad crazy, bro. Like, but it's an experience.
It
You know,
is.
like it's an experience.
I saw some video mad long ago. This dude, he was like looking for a very specific like bird, I think, or no, a very specific like, I don't remember what it was, but he was just like parked up. It was just parked up for mad long, and there was a big ass bird on his back, like,
bro, you
parked on, and he was just not moved because he had to get up, and he was just trying to get this shit in frame, and I was just like. I was like, yo, the adrenaline of that, like, that's, like, crazy. Like, Nat Geo is also, like, on some shit.
G shit, like, photos to me, like, I don't know what, when I had this thought, like, I don't know. Maybe when we went to, like, Cali together, but, like, it became, like, wow. Catching that right photos, that's, like, a hunt. I feel like a hunter. You know, like, Hunter x Hunter, like, you know, like, you're gay. And it's, like, that story describes me, like, that's his shot. Like, he caught that shit, like, he fucking, deadass probably caught frostbite for those shots, and, like,
yo,
you know, and like no one else can get that shit.
You go through extremes, bro. Like you really go through extremes if you really love what you do. Like I've been in situations where it was pouring rain, bro, and I was like, oh shit, like my lens is not weather sealed, but like fuck it, I need the shot. Like, you feel me? And I've done it. I've dipped my camera in waters. Like I be doing stupid shit. You feel me? Like I really be like I always insure my cameras because like I be getting reckless. Cause it's a tool, but like. I'm always pushing myself to do even more, you know, like.
That's funny you say that, bro. Like, the person behind the lens always, like, puts themselves at, like, the most bizarre angles to get that shot. Like, it's, like, behind the scenes for the artist I managed, my bro Malik English. He, like, for Faith, his first music video, he had to get, like, a dunk scene, right? Yeah. And he had to, like, get his, like, head into, like, the water, right? So how do you get that shit? So he was like, all right, fuck it. We're going to get 2 chairs, right? And then we're gonna get a bucket, fill it up with water. It took dumb long, big ass bucket. The photographer, the director got under. Shout out my son P, underneath the bucket, and like he was just like, all right, just go crazy. Just, I don't give a fuck about me. Just wet me. I don't care. He's just like, this dude was drenched by the end of the. Cause we had to get so many shots, bro. He was like, no, I want another shot. Like, yo, bro, like, it was crazy, bro. And just like, but they'll do it, you know, and they'll get that shot, you know, and that the creativity comes in. I'm like, I want to see it, you know, come to fruition.
And through that trial and error, bro, like is how you produce the best work, bro. Cause it's like, yo, so for me, big new thing I've been doing is more getting into video type shit, and I like come up with ideas as I'm recording, you know, like I'll be recording, it's like, that shit'll be fire. Yeah. And then I'll tell the person, I'm like, yo, we should do this. And then she'll be like, yo, that's fire. Like, and then we do it, you know, like, and then it works out, you know. It's just like, for me, it's more so not wanting to edit videos. I just, bro.
It's a lot. God, video editing. It's beautiful, but it's a lot, bro. I know.
Like it's beautiful when it's together. Mm-hmm. But like, yo, piecing it together is the worst. OD.
It's OD.
Shout out behind the scene of the Lingo.
Yeah. It's OD. And this is like for me, it's just like some of my clients pay for the high level content, you know, so like 4K, and then they want me to color grade that shit by hand. So like, bro, color grading is the worst thing of my in the world. Like, but they're willing to pay the premiums, you know. And it's just like sometimes it's just like if I really don't want to do a job, bro, it's just like I'll just be honest. Like, so there's some things that I know I just can't do, you know. And that's the important thing about being a photographer. Like you protect your reputation. You know, your reputation is your, you know, in a sense, worth in the community. So you always want to be a photographer that's competent. Right. You know, so it's just like, if I'm jacking that I know how to do some shit, and then it comes down time to do that shit, and I can't do it, it's a bad look. Right. Yeah. You know, it's a very bad look. And for me, I'd rather be responsible and understand that I'm still a growing photographer, I'm still learning, than to jack something that I'm not, you know?
No, that's a fact. Wow.
That was a lot of game for a lot of growing, like, out there, bro.
It's I tell everybody, bro, like, honestly, I love photography just kind of as an art, you know. Like, I've grown past just, like, you know, making bread is dope, you know, making bread is fire, you know, doing what you love and getting paid for it. But like, I just kind of love the craft. Like, there's been so many moments, bro, just because I'm I want to take a break, I guess, from just always having my camera, because I'm always just in work mode, you know? Like, when I have my camera, like, I'm just seeing the world differently, bro. Like I was just telling Aya, the last time we hung out, like, we was riding down, like, it was like a highway, and, like, I was seeing shadows on her face, and I was like, yo, Aya, that's fire and shit.
Yeah.
Like, but I see the world very differently, you feel me? Like, I see the world through kind of how I see, like, light. You know, like, to me, I see the world through light. Like, that's what it is to me. Like, it's crazy. You know, it's very crazy, because I feel like light is just, could be manipulated, could be shaped, like, all this cool shit. And, like, a lot of people don't really understand that, you know? Like, so through photography, you can showcase that.
Yeah, you capture that moment, you know?
Yeah.
In different angles, like, you know. So that shot will always be different to people's different perceptions and shit. It's dope, bro. I definitely feel like it's a whole world, you know, and it's all about, like, how far your creativity can, like, stretch, like, that shot.
And it's about it's also about wanting to grow, you know, like for me, bro, I'm in a very kind of, like, delicate position, because I'm growing, but it feels like I'm growing a lot faster than I can handle, you know, like, so sometimes, bro, like, I'll be booked up for, like, 2-3 weeks type shit, but, like, I'm booked up 5 days a week, you know, type shit. And it's just like, I'll have a weekend off. But, like, my weekend I got to spend editing. So it's not really a weekend off, you know. So it's just like, because of that shit, I was starting to burn myself out, you know. So that's why I started to set boundaries. And that's the most important thing, I feel like, for photographers. Just in general, what they need to understand is boundaries are very, very important with your clients. Your clients need to understand that, I could fuck with you. You could be my bro. You could be my sis. We could be friends, whatever. But before anything else, you're a client. You need to pay me.
Yeah.
Right.
You should.
And I'm doing you this service, you know. And then, kind of how you sell your business, you know. Like, a lot of my business comes from referrals. People be putting people on for me, and I'm always grateful. I'm always, appreciative of that, because it's just like, sometimes, like, I don't really have the time to really sit down and do all this marketing shit to promote myself, you know, like, so knowing that people are really speaking well of my name makes me really appreciate the work that I'm doing, you know, because for me, bro, like, I'm not one of those people who seeks for validation, you feel me? I'm not trying to post my photos to get 1,000 likes and shit, you know, like, I'm just posting my photos to show the world that, like, this is my work, you feel me? Like, so, you know, for some people, like, I say there's altruistic photographers, and then there's egotistical photographers, like the people that do this shit for the money, that do this shit for the clout, for the attention and shit. And that's not the vibe. I shoot this because I want everybody to kind of just learn photography. Like, I feel like everybody deserves to pick up a camera and just kind of learn how to do basic shit. So whenever all my friends buy, like, the Rebels and all the T3Is and shit, it's like, yo, Berto, I got a camera. You trying to teach me? I'm like, yo, I got you, bro. Like, cause that's where I started. So, like, in that sense, the next generation, I can fucking create that. Like, you know, like, somebody put me on. Somebody, like, let me use their camera. You know, like, and that's how my love for photography started. Like, in high school, like, okay, so the thing about us, like, this is the thing about how photography started for me. In high school, we wore uniforms, light blue button down, khaki pants type shit. So whenever we got to dress down,
Where'd you go to high school?
Urban Assembly School for Law and Justice in downtown Brooklyn, J Street.
Who do I know went there?
You know somebody that went there?
So you know, we had dress down days. So, bro, we ain't have to spend money on clothes, because I wasn't going out. I would just stay home, play Call of Duty.
Shit.
So I would just buy mad expensive shit. And the way I made my money was I was doing people's homework.
I
was doing people's Delta maths. Like, I was logging into their math portals and shit. And I was doing the assignment. Like, if it was like a short term assignment, bro, like, really quick, I would do it for, like, if we have the same first period, I'd be like, yo, just buy me breakfast type shit as payment. And if it was like a winter assignment, like, I would take like 10 people's shit, and it was like 80 a piece, and I would make like $800. So I was always buying shit that I didn't need to buy. You feel me? I was always spending money on sneakers, always spending money on expensive ass clothes. I was Y3 boys, Soho boys, all that shit. Like, Kith, when Kith was like exclusive as fuck. Like, I was into that shit, bro. The Y3 belts, I was flexing that shit. But yeah, like that's just how we grew up. We grew up very fashion oriented. So we used to go to Dumbo before Dumbo was Dumbo, and take flicks and shit. And like I borrowed his camera one weekend. I loved it, and then I bought my own camera for my Christmas money. And then that's kind of where shit started. And I still got the receipts of that shit. I just found it the other day.
Really? That's beautiful.
My
you
journey,
should hold on to that, bro.
My journey started. It was It was January 1st, 2013 or some shit. Like,
wow.
Like 2013, 2014, I want to say. It's been crazy, bro. I've been shooting for like 6 years now.
You were what, a senior or junior in high school?
I was a junior. In high school.
Wow.
And
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was probably 2013. It was 2013 then I was a freshman, in my high school. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
man.
it just kind of happened, like in college, like I was still doing it, but like I didn't know I could get paid for that shit. Like, so I started getting paid for it, and I was like, yo, bet I'm gonna make some bread off this. So I did it as like a side hustle in college type shit. But then I took this class my senior year that kind of changed my perspective on like kind of where I wanted to be in this like world of photography. Like I was one of those people that was like, I just want to do it for the money, But like through that class, I really started to appreciate what photography is as art and knowledge and all this shit.
Right.
And I was like informally educated in photography type shit. I knew what everything did, but like I just didn't know how to explain it. So once I took this class, I got the formal education. But yeah.
Wow.
Wow, man. Sheesh. To find your passion young, I feel like it's a blessing.
Yeah, for sure.
My passion.
No, I'm saying like you knew like.
Oh
like,
yeah, bro. Like yeah.
And, and then even going to like college helped you like.
Yeah.
Double down on it,
For sure.
Yeah, photography for me served as like just expression. Like through college, bro, just going through shit. Like I shot and I was like, this is where I kind of feel good.
Right.
Like so I just kept shooting.
No, yeah, and I feel like finding that thing in general is important. And yeah, no, I think it is beautiful to be able to find it young because a lot of people don't find that shit till they're way older in life. And it's like, that's a result of many things. Going through shit, et cetera, et cetera. Because, like, I remember we spoke about it, and, like, we spoke about how bad sophomore year was, and, like, everything that happened then. So, like, even with that, like, sophomore year was also so bad that it, like, reignited this thing of, like, re-finding that passion. Like, okay, now I need to actually find what the fuck I'm doing with myself. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, also, like, that kind of puts a fire under a lot of people to, like, find that thing that they really love. Or at least to find that thing that makes them feel, like, good in situations or in places where they don't feel good. And although that's not the way, like, everybody finds their passion, I do think that's, like, a common trend for a lot of, especially city kids I know, just because of a lot of the trauma we endure by being urban city kids in general, like, with growing up, the ways we grow up in, the communities we grow up in, the families we grow up in, around the people we grow up in. Because, even going to college, where you go to college and realize how toxic a lot of the shit you grew up in was, and you didn't even realize it. Especially with your homies, like, you be sitting there like, yo, y'all niggas was kind of on some shit. And out there, and, like, y'all still mind, like, I'm still cool with y'all, but, like, wow, y'all was kind of like, wow. And now you, like, grow up and see that shit. So I think that definitely, like, being able to find, and a lot of people, like, reach that point of realizing, okay, like, we just went through mad shit in life through that passion. Like, through honing in on that passion, through loving that passion, through finding something that truly drives them on a daily, like, that's when you are able to start healing and growing and, like, start being able to see yourself fully and, like, shit like that. And I generally think, like, yeah, no, that's a beautiful thing, for real. I'm happy, like, for you, like, you're the first photographer we've had on the show. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like,
honored. I'm truly honored.
I think we have only one more this season.
I mean, well, actually, no. Malik.
Oh, yeah, we did have Malik. Yeah, no, we had Malik for our first. Wow, that's crazy,
he's a shooter, and he also wants to be a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's like, really funny, yeah, because that's wow. That's crazy.
I was literally
thinking
about, I was
wild.
Like, mind-blowing about that, like, thinking about that back here.
No,
for, like,
yeah,
the
I
past 20
think,
minutes.
no, but it's dope. I think that people who are photography, like, full-time, like, this is what they love to do, like, or even people that do it alongside other crafts, it's just, like, it's beautiful. You see the world in such a way. And everybody starts photography for so many different reasons. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know what's the, it's a, like, the reason it's such a hard choice to make and not everybody can make it is because when you choose to be a photographer, like, you choose the goods and the bads that come with it, bro.
Yeah.
Not every month is a good month.
Yeah.
There's some month where it's just like, oh shit, like it's been kind of slow this month. Like I'm making just enough to survive type shit. And then there's been other months where it's just like, fuck it, bro. Like I'm about to spend like 50 on food right now.
Splurge a little bit.
Bro, yo, this one week, yo,
splurge a
this
little
one
bit.
week, bro, this one week, I was just making good money that week. So I was like, yo, you know what? I'm fucking getting an Uber back to my crib from Hudson Yards, bro. From Hudson Yards.
Damn.
That shit was $50. No regrets.
Yeah,
no regrets. I was just like, yo, no fucking. You know what? I was like 50% tip on that, bro.
Wow,
God
and
bless.
a tip? Wow.
God bless.
Bro,
God bless.
Somewhere me and your charts align, bro. Because I can blow a bag on a nice Uber if I'm feeling like that nigga.
Yeah.
So that's like how I blow bread.
Ubers is.
I hate Uber.
Before I had this, Ubers was it. I think now for me it's money. Like now for me it's food.
Yeah, that's the thing.
For me
though.
It's either food or greens. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's quality, like I got
it's
you.
important to kind of just understand. Like the thing about me is just like I've always grown up to be very well educated and kind of budgeting. Kind of just nice. how to spend bread. You feel me?
Nice.
But like no. Like I was kind of I was shakes in college. I'm not gonna. I blew a whole bag. When I first got my first refund check. Type shit, like I bought like a TV, mad fucking Zara packages, like mad shit, a PlayStation, like I was like fuck it, bro, I got the bag right now. Shit was gone in like 2 weeks, but like literally like through like I guess adulting, you feel me? Like I've had to train myself to be even more like disciplined, you know, like now it's just like yo, when I splurge, it's because it's just like I can afford to splurge, you know, it's not like. If I spend this bread, now I gotta fucking find where I'm gonna make this money to pay my rent. You feel me or whatever. Like now it's just like, yo, I'm gonna just make that shit back tomorrow. Like that's really how I see money. You know, like the way I spend money now is just like, I could spend $300 right now, but I'm gonna make that money right back tomorrow. So like I didn't really lose out, you know, to me, like, cause it's not important. Like the way I see money is just like you're constantly building, and it's okay when some bricks fall down. It's okay when some money is spent, cause you're always just gonna make that money back.
But honestly, it's hard to have that, view on money, especially growing up. Like kids of immigrants, which we all are here. You know, it's hard because then it's like. Yo, like your parents be like pressing about money. Like my mom, my aunts, like it's always like some shit. Then it comes down on you, and then that's where like that mentality comes from. But then like letting go of that fear of money is crazy.
Is.
And you know, okay, so you guys want to know when my life with money really started changing for the better? So when I first graduated, you know, that post-grad depression shit, that summer, like I was walking through Soho and I was really trying to spend bread. Like I was trying to blow a fucking bag. But like
that was your goal?
Yeah, but my first loan payment was coming up. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna just make my first loan payment. But then I like really got into this deep thought, bro, as I'm walking through Soho. I was like, how do I enjoy life having that?
Anyways.
But yeah. Just to kind of wrap that conversation up. It's just like, yo, fuck it, fuck that. Do it. Spend that bread, pay that credit card off when you gotta pay it. Don't be afraid, yo. Honestly, bro, if your credit takes some hits, you could just take that shit off your credit eventually. You could do credit repair. It's so but like, yo, no funny shit though. Like as an artist and as a creative, is very important to be very well educated in financial literacy. Like, you know, learning about investing, learning about opening up retirement accounts, opening up that kind of shit. Cause yo, the way I see my life, bro, it's just like even if I'm a fucking struggling photographer for the rest of my life, I know that once I hit 59, bro, it's clipped. I'm gonna be sitting on mad bread. So like I'm not stressing. Like I'm not stressing. Like I guess I'm gonna just have to live life however life is. You feel me? Like I'm not like the thing about me, bro, is just like
you're willing to be that
I'm willing to just kind of understand that life is what it is. You feel me? Like I don't hate life. I don't love life. I feel kind of sometimes very indifferent about life. I feel like I'm in a good place though. You know, like the way I see life is kind of like it is what it is, but I'm very hopeful that it can be more. You know, like that's kind of just like where I stand in life right now. I'm just kind of in a position where I'm kind of just understanding that I may be in a very good position to kind of just not be another fucking cog in the machine. You feel me? And have to live life like just like as a 9-to-5er and shit. I guess, you know, like like I see myself ready to take that opportunity, you know, because those opportunities that, yo, you're young, fuck it, do it. Yeah. You know, like now's the time. You know, my mom is just like the reason, like, you know, like I support you is because it's like your shit is good. You know, like this. Like, yo, if Mom Dukes believe in what you're doing, bro, then it's good. It's good. Like, it's good. You good.
My mom would not lie to me.
True word. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. My mom would not lie to me.
Like,
my mom would really not lie to me. Like, so it's just like, you know, I like do this shit and I do it very passionately because it's just like I'm growing and I understand that I could do so much more, you know, and it's just like every day is a learning experience, you know, like, bro, like when I took on this shit full time, bro, I didn't just become a photographer, bro. I had to become a businessman, a salesman. You feel me? Like I had to learn how to pitch myself. You know, I had to learn.
Be your own manager.
Yeah, I had to manage myself. I had to create my own contracts. You feel me? Like I've had the help of a lot of people, and you know, shout out to all those people that really supported me in this, because this journey, honestly, I couldn't have done it myself. You know, like. It's been a lot that it's just like, bro, I don't be knowing some shit. Like sometimes like there's some foreign ass concept that comes into play, and I'm just like, what the fuck, like, like you know,
afraid to ask for help.
Yeah, and you know that's not me. I bro, if I'm assisting you as a photographer, if you're a photographer and I'm assisting you, bro, I'm annoying as fuck. I'm gonna ask mad questions, like, cause I'm interested in really learning. You know, it's not because I'm annoying. It's cause I really want to learn. You know, like. And I've worked with really great photographers, you know, and what I learned with people is that, photographers are who you are, you know, it's the personality. Yo, cause real talk, bro, anybody could pick up a camera and start shooting, Jack, they a photographer. That's why it's just like, I don't even kind of like, you know, kind of lean, I'm just an artist, you know, that's just whatever. Because it's not hard to do, you know, but it's just something that you really have to be passionate about and be in it for the right reason. Right. Because, like, real talk, bro, if you in this shit for the money, you're not going to be making no real money unless you're shooting straight commercial. And commercial is corporate, and corporate is trash.
Yo, G shit.
So I'm not doing that, you know? Like, yo, I want to live life comfortably. I don't want to be rich. I don't give a fuck. If I make it to rich, hell yeah, fuck it, be lit.
Great.
You know, but like, I want to be able to just jack that I live life comfortably. You know, like I didn't struggle through life. Like I didn't make it to be a millionaire, billionaire, but like I made it to, you know, amount to a good amount of money. You know, like, yeah, and for me, like, I guess the biggest thing I want to do is, the reason I want to do this shit so passionately now is because I want to be able to spend time with family. You know, when I'm older and I have my own family, like, I want to be able to say that I didn't miss any important moments in my children's lives, or like, you know, in my wife's life and shit, you know? Because those moments really impact how somebody grows up, you know? Because that was the situation for me, you feel me? Like, my pops was always working and shit. So, like, bro, never pulled up to any of my graduations. The first time he pulled up to my graduation was, like, college, you know, like, and this is, like, that's crazy because it was on a weekend. If it was on a weekday, he probably wouldn't have went. That's just how it is, you know, it's just how it goes when you grow up like that. But, yeah, growing up for us, it was the financial security. So, for me, I want to be financially secure, you know, and I don't give a fuck, like, spend, make the money, live life. You know,
talking about that, you know, it's like children of immigrants thing, you know.
Like,
it's just hard, especially here, bro.
Yeah.
But,
bro, I was supposed to be a lawyer. I was supposed to be a lawyer. I don't know what shit went wrong, but that shit ain't happening.
I feel that. Yeah, for sure.
Before we get off too far from the topic of photography, maybe like one of the last questions on it. What's one of the, you know, your most proudest, like, you know, moments, like, or like shoots so far, and and what's one that, like, you know, that's like a lesson for like a photographer, like, so maybe like two.
Yeah, so like the very first one was probably my recent shoot that got published on Business Insider, with Wake Up with Marley,
officially published.
Yo, so that was my first ever, like, for real huge publication. And it was on Business Insider, so I was like, holy shit.
That's tough, yeah.
That shit caught me mad off guard. Like, yo, you wanna know how I found out? Yo, one of my bros, like, I knew it was coming, but like, one of my bros sent me the article and was like, yo, bro, I saw your photos. And then he screenshotted it where it says Xenio Pro, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, bro, send me that. Yo, that was like 2020.
You got paid for that?
I signed something.
I signed something.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I heard you.
But you know how that go.
I feel you.
I'm securing
that's all you need
you gotta
to say.
secure the bag. You
That's
feel
all
me?
you
That's
need
all I'm
to
gonna
say.
say.
Facts.
But literally like, yo, that was one of the proudest moments. And I think, what was the second question? It was a lesson.
And what shoot was like?
Oh, a
like
learning
lesson. Yeah.
Oh, like I fucked up. Yo, shit. It was this. I was shooting this one person, and my flash like died, and like the other battery was also dead.
Oh my god.
So we were supposed to shoot, like, it was against the background, and like we were supposed to shoot with a flash, and it was that situation. And then that same day, when I showed up that morning, I had another photo shoot, and I had left my memory card home. Cause you know how you be switching like between that to your computer to edit. Yo, so like I left it in my laptop. Yo, bro, I was just like, oh fuck, bro. I showed up to the crib, and I was like, yo, y'all happen to have a memory card? So they had like an 8 megabyte memory card, bro. So I had to shoot the whole shit in JPEG. Like I couldn't even shoot in RAW to edit, because one of my fucking files on my camera is 32 megabytes.
Yeah.
And like, so like, yo, that shit was a learning lesson to always just kind of look over my gear before every shoot.
And always keep spares in your shit.
Yeah, and always keep spares.
Your, like,
yo, and batteries. Yo, all kinds
always
of crazy
keep
shit.
Spares in your bags.
Yeah, all kinds of crazy shit. But honestly, you know what the thing is though? It will happen to every photographer.
It will happen. It's happened to me. It will happen to everybody, bro. It's that memory card shit, especially, bro. That shit has happened to me maybe twice, bro.
It's like, oh shit.
Yo, I sat there like, fuck, and booked it to like the most recent store to buy, the most closest store to buy one, bro. Because I was like, fuck, like I gotta do this, like.
Nah, son, that shit is wild, but like it's learning lessons that help you grow.
For sure,
you know,
100%.
It teaches a sense of responsibility, and I was just like, yo, if I fuck up, I'm gonna refund you bread.
It's like, honestly, like if I fuck up, that's on me. Like I'm not gonna
like never do that shit again.
Yeah, like the thing is like, yo, I fucked up before, and like clients have came back because it was just like, I really liked working with you,
right?
You know, and I appreciated that shit. I was like, damn, like.
It
goes to show that it's just beyond just what the photos are. You know, like people really want to work with who you are, because if you're chill vibes, you're cool people, like you're easy to work with, people are gonna constantly work with you. Like most of my friends, or like most of the people that book me, are not really customers or clients, because there's a difference. Like customers are the people who use you once, you know, clients are the people who are using you on the regular. Yeah. And I have straight clients. Yeah. So that's dope, and I appreciate the support, and I'm always grateful for them. And yeah, you know.
Wow. Damn. So with that, mad gems dropped, you know, mad like shit talked about. As y'all know, what time it is, you know, the last little segment of the Lingo. So, you know, we gotta talk about Lingo, talk with the Lingo. So, as always, not as always, because we be having other guests, but as usually, a New York guest, you know. Born and raised in Brooklyn, correct?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, yo, like, we gotta ask you, what's your favorite lingo term you ever heard growing up? Like, it doesn't matter if you used it or not, even if you heard old heads saying it, but what's like, that's some real New York shit, like your favorite lingo, like, that you ever heard. Damn. You can give me a couple if you want to, but, like, try to put it in, like, order of, like, yeah, nah, that's my favorite one.
Damn, my favorite. Yo, so back in the day, when you know, you thought Shorty was cute, you know, you're like, yo, she's some skins, you feel me?
Oh my
like,
god,
yeah,
skins?
she's some skins.
Damn, your age showing.
Yeah,
huh?
yo, I'm an old head, yo. Fake. I was coming up when like AIM was lit, you feel me? Like, did you know that the thumbs up button was a parentheses Y parentheses at one point?
Yes.
That's how long ago I was, bro. I grew up when fucking social media was coming up, but
some skin.
My second one is gummies. Y'all remember gummies?
God.
Yo, you got the gummies, like.
Yo.
He wasn't a gummy guy in 2013.
Yeah.
He wasn't known to nothing.
Oh God.
And shit. I like lit when lit meant ugly. Like, I don't know if y'all remember when Lit first came out. Lit, It was like, yo, you seen Shorty's like, oh yeah, she mad lit. Like, it was a bad thing when it first came out. Like, yeah, like, yo, she's fire, but like fire was like bad. It was ugly. Like, what kind
of conspiracy?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I feel like I heard hit.
She's hit. Yeah, she's hit. That's another one.
I heard hit, but like.
Yo, there was a lot. Yo, there was that shit.
Hey
was
man,
crazy.
a lot of shit used to be ugly in the city. A deuce used to be ugly. I know niggas that still use deuce. They all heads.
Yo, deuce. I haven't heard deuce in a minute.
A deuce is a shorty that's ugly. Yeah.
Nah, yo, but Gami's was definitely she's some skins.
Oh my god.
That shit was one of my favorite ones. That was like my middle school days type shit, like 7th, 8th grade type shit.
Oh my god. I love that almost everybody that comes gives us a different lingo. And it just shows how much lingo New York City has.
Yeah.
Like, some people will give you like this. Some people have given us the same, but they'll always throw in a new one. And it just shows you like the extensiveness of New York City lingo.
It's a culture.
Yo, like, it's generational, bro. Shit passed down, gets changed.
Yo, you know what's the funniest shit I was just thinking about the other day? So like, you know how people that's not from New York always talk about how people from New York is grimy?
Yeah.
Yo, every time I go into like a bodega,
they'll never say grimy, but
like you feel me?
We're
like
hostile.
We're hostile,
we're rude.
Aggressive.
You know. It's so rude.
It's literally like, yo, every time I go somewhere like and I open the door for people, some shit, I always get a yo, good looks, my brother, like type shit.
Good looks, my brother.
Yo, nah, yo, when I pull up to the bodega, it's like, yo, how y'all doing, family type shit,
yeah.
like, and it's just like, I feel at home.
Yeah.
You know, like for me, like I grew up like, you know, I was raised so I grew up around in Cypress Hills in the East New York section, and like literally so like growing up there, it was just like I was always embedded into different kinds of culture.
Right.
You know, my friend group growing up was very diverse type shit. Like I remember we was just all play catch outside, play baseball, you know, with the sponge ball and the fucking bats and shit.
Yeah.
Rode bikes and shit. Like that's how we grew up. We grew up like fucking kids, you know. Yeah, and then life happens, you know, and like it's crazy to think that I'm 23 and getting older and shit, you know, like
and that's life. Nah, but yo, that being said, yo, thank you for coming on the show, bro.
Nah, it was my pleasure, yo. Thank you guys for having me,
Thank you for a great episode. I'm excited to see the next upcoming projects you have. I'm excited to see everything that goes on with you, bro.
Thank you so much, yo. I appreciate y'all, yo.
Hey, man, y'all know me. It's your homie ATM.
And it's your boy O.
We are the Lingo, baby. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 2 of season 4. And we will see y'all next time on episode 3 with another guest that y'all gonna fuck with. And you know the vibes. Stay up and be easy. Peace.
Later.